Hello, my name is Hazwan Mazuki from Universiti Kuala Lumpur. My proposed project is tracking and monitoring quarantine individual system, or as I like to call it, QAR-IS. Okay. So imagine this scenario. You're walking around a mall, buying your groceries. You went home, life as usual. A few days later, you develop high fever. You have shortness of breath, heart difficulty to breathe. You went to seek medical help from the hospitals, of course, and it's found out after some tests that you have COVID-19. Now, after doing some contact tracing by the health officials, it is concluded that you got the virus from an individual who broke their quarantine to go to the mall that you went through to buy your groceries. Now, we all know the importance of self-quarantine. The individuals who just come home from traveling need to quarantine for 14 days so that we can ensure that they are safe to be released to the public, to make sure that they don't have the virus, they carry around the virus and spread it to the community. Now, usually health officials will put a bracelet around their arms to signify that they are undergoing home quarantine. But as we all know, during the movement control order, there was a middle-aged lady who wore a pink bracelet who broke the quarantine. She went out in public eating in restaurants and everything and managed to infect a few people with the virus. Now, this causes an outbreak, and Kedah, which is the state that she lives in, sees a rise in case of COVID-19 during that period. The current solution that is used by the health officials has a lot of loopholes that can be exploited by irresponsible individuals. Okay, so here are three of the loopholes that I have found in my initial research. Okay, number one, there's no location tracking on the patient. Number two, there's no temperature monitoring on the patient. So, health officials need to trust that the patient somehow will not go out of their home vicinity, and also will report to health officials if they develop symptoms of the disease, such as high fever, high temperature. Third is that there is no alert if the individual decides to just go out and break the quarantine. So people will not know if the individual just broke the quarantine. I mean, the bracelet can be hidden, so they can go out, eat in public, everything, spread the virus, and maybe cause an outbreak in the community. So my proposed solution, which is QAR-IS, comes from Quarantine Information System, aims to remove all these loopholes. Right. So my system has a device and a system, a web-based system. Okay. So the device will be put on the patient, and the patient's temperature and the patient's location will be tracked by the device and sent over to the system. Right. So the system can be used by health officials to monitor and view the location and the temperature of said individuals, of quarantine individuals, and also will send alerts if the individuals decide to break their quarantine or they exhibit symptoms of the disease, such as high temperature. Okay. So my proposed project aims to lessen the burden of frontliners and reduce the spread of contagious disease such as COVID-19. Right. So that is all from me. Thank you for your time and goodbye.